side. All right, guys, so welcome to Jimmy D's District Pub here, and this is where we're gonna, hello, Jimmy D's. So yeah, this is where we're gonna begin our journey, right across the street from the new home of these Chicago Bears. So let's see what happens here. All right. Okay, guys, so now we got major access. Into this area here. So I'm sure there's going to be some sort of an access here, because this portion right here, I believe, is owned by the Chicago Metro. This parking lot, because this parking lot actually is it's free and it's paid for depending on the time of the day. But basically this entire area with where the old pavilion is going to be demolished, and this is going to house what they call a entertainment district. So there's going to be restaurants and I'm sure bars and maybe like activity centers, you know, for kids, like play houses, this sort of nature. And what's going to be nice about the whole idea of having a stadium here is that you got Arlington Park Metro that can bring there's definitely going to be bringing loads of game goers, you know, event goers. And of course, besides the Bears, this facility is going to be used for major concerts. I guess it's also might be used as a convention center. So this entire area, and far on the other side to where this complex now is surrounded by Euclid Avenue, Interstate Highway 53. No, not an interstate, that's an Illinois Route 53, but it's a high-speed highway connecting you to the west suburbs and the city of Chicago via Illinois Interstate 90. Now, so here's your station. Now what's interesting is that according to the most recent renderings, here where they have the old stables is where they're planning to put the stadium. So I would say it will be like in this area here where that where the horse farms are, or like the little practice tracks. But you know what would be very, very cool is if they maintained you know, if they preserved some of the history of the stables, you know, so maybe turn them into like turn them into aisles, you know, to enter the stadium or something like that. And what this reminds me of is when I lived in London, in northeast London, there's a place called Camden, or Camden Town. It's a neighborhood where they have these like 600-year-old stables, basically, where you know, sort of, you know, 400, 500, 600 years ago, your horse and buggy or horse and carriage were your primary means of transportation. So so places like that was basically like, if you guys Google stables in Camden Town, it's a very cool area because it's this old village. I want to say maybe 2 Chicago blocks by 3 Chicago blocks, so it's a pretty big area. And the iconic gate. And basically what they did was they kind of converted all the stables into like sort of a modern shopping center. And now most recently I've heard that right above it and right next to it, they're actually building, that's gonna like kind of be built into the foundation of this stables, are gonna be sort of residential like condominiums. That's gonna be part of the entire complex, because on one of the plans here too, on one of the plans, it indicated that there is a high-rise plan for having, as part of this entertainment district here, that it's going to have some residential. So there's going to be basically like a shopping mall, restaurants sort of thing. It would be nice if they put like a casino here. It would bring in, you know, it would bring in the business 24/7. But yeah, there is one sketch that I saw that showed your renderings with some very, very small, not very major, but a small amount of residential condominiums. All right, so guys, let's go take a kind of ride around this complex, and I'll show you what this was the sort of VIP area here. So if you were sitting in the pavilion and everything and you wanted parking there, underground parking, you would come up here off of Wilkie Road, and you'd come up right in that gate there, where you had valet parking. So yeah, we're gonna go down here. This is Wilkie Road, over to Euclid Avenue. We're gonna hang a right, and we're kind of gonna go around the complex, because where these service facilities here are, at this sort of southeast corner of the complex, this is where they had currently this is where they kept the machinery. And then I guess this is where the staff, so the service maintenance staff had their little headquarters here. And then right